Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, sensitization workshop under National Clean Air Program organized at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. Expert medical intervention by doctors of Ispat General Hospital of SAIL RSP save life of critically ill patient. And in our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series, today's personality is Shaheed Raghunath Mohanty. Now, the news in detail. A one-day sensitization workshop of industries of Rourkela area under National Clean Air Program was organized at CPTI on 26 August 2022 by the Regional Office, State Pollution Control Board, Rourkela Division, in association with SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. Professor Pradeep Sarkar, Dean, Planning and Development, NIT Rourkela, was the chief guest on the occasion, while Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, RSP, Professor Kakoli K. Paul, Associate Dean, NIT Rourkela, Mr. A.K. Pradhan, DSP Rourkela, Dr. B.B. Dash, Senior Environment Scientist and Regional Officer, State Pollution Control Board, Rourkela Division, were the guests of honor. The dignitaries lighted the ceremonial lamp to mark the beginning of the workshop. In his inaugural address, Professor Pradeep Sarkar emphasized upon exploring every possible scientific method to find the suitable application of the wastes which has emerged as a major challenge. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi deliberated on how the technology-savvy steel and process industries have to focus on gainful utilization of solid, liquid and gaseous wastes. We must activate a desired treatment facilities to facilitate reuse and recycle of effluent to achieve zero discharge consistently, he said. Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi also expressed concern over the increasing generation of e-waste and emphasized upon reutilizing the components and elements by suitably recycling them for a greener earth. Mr. A.K. Pradhan in his address described on the significance of clean air in industries, especially in the iron and steel industry, for their sustenance. He thanked RSP for extending all support for organizing the workshop. Dr. B.B. Dash welcomed the gathering and proposed a formal vote of thanks. In the technical sessions held later, Professor Kakoli K. Paul made a presentation pertaining to the current air quality scenario and its mitigation. This was followed by a presentation by Mr. P.C. Dash, GM Environment Department RSP, on the efforts on Rourkela Steel Plant for abatement of air pollution. Mr. Sudhanshu Boi, DMC Rourkela, made a presentation on solid waste management in Rourkela. Issues pertaining to vehicular emission management by RTO Rourkela were also discussed on the occasion. Expert medical intervention and exemplary commitment of a team of doctors of Ispat General Hospital of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant has helped save the life of a critically ill patient who had suffered a massive heart attack. 52-year-old Mr. Yogendra Oram, working as a senior technician in the Raw Materials Handling Plant Department RSP, was admitted to the Ispat General Hospital on 20th August with severe chest pain. He was diagnosed with a heart attack. Pumping failure had also occurred and his blood pressure was dropping and oxygen level was severely depleting. It was most difficult to do his angiography under these circumstances. The medical team of IGH decided to first stabilize the patient's condition and hence he was administered medicines through round-the-clock infusion. After 2 days on ventilator, the patient gradually stabilized. With the tireless efforts of the medical team, in the next 48 hours, he started to recover completely. The team comprised of Dr. Sanjukta Panigrahi, Additional CMO MNHS, Dr. Ajay Kumar, Consultant ICU, Dr. P.K. Mahapatra, Additional CMO, MNHS, Dr. Vivek Mahanta, Senior Consultant, Dr. Sushil Kumar, Consultant, and Nursing in Charge, Sister S. George and other sisters and hospital staff. It is noteworthy that Ispat General Hospital, Rourkela is a 685-bedded modern hospital run by the steel giant SAIL for the employees of Rourkela Steel Plant and for people in and around Rourkela town in western Odisha. It has the state-of-art technology with a motivated team of medical and paramedical professionals working to provide Medicare of the highest standard. It annually takes 33,000 admissions and extends service to about 15 lakh patients in its OPD. As a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations, SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant is presenting a series of news on the freedom fighters of Odisha, some well known and some lesser known. Today's personality is Shahid Raghunath Mohanty. In the history of India's freedom struggle, the name of Raghunath Mohanty occupies a pivotal place. The true patriot was born on July 18, 1910, in Badhuvain village near Ranpur. He left his education to join Praja Mandal movement during his childhood. He was convicted with the major Basilgate murder conspiracy and was hanged to death on 4th April 1941 with Shahid Dibakar Parida. It is worth mentioning here that Praja Mandal movement that took place in different parts of Odisha, including in Ranpur, in which late Shahid Raghunath Mohanty and Shahid Dibakar Parida played the leading roles, thereby freedom struggle of the country. That's all for the news today. Namaskar.